guys, it's Ava and welcome back to my channel. If I get one more spam call, I swear to God. So today I have the very long awaited Finger Lakes story time. And yes, it's February and I didn't take my Christmas lights down yet. I'll do that this weekend. But this is the story about how I was kind of like robbed, I guess, in the Finger Lakes. Not like necessarily like breaking and entering robbing, but like deceived. Let's put it that way. So in summer of 2019, we decided to drive up to the Finger Lakes. Now, we were all very tired from driving because you know how road trips are, like no one wants to like do anything after you get out of the car. We rented a house for the week. So we pull up to this house and let's just say the pictures of the house on the website looked a lot better than the house looked in person. I'm not like trashing this person's house or anything or like shading them. This house was all like broken and dirty. The pictures made it look beautiful. And it said, oh, you have a private beach. I don't see the private beach. You also have a view of a waterfall.
Where's the waterfall?
You have a big front yard. Okay, first of all, I think I have footage of this. I have a bunch of live footage, so I'll insert that as we go throughout the story. But, your safe front yard for little kids to play in. Here's the house. This is how steep, and I'm not even exaggerating, that's how steep the front yard was. It said we have no neighbors and it's all like private. We had neighbors on both sides, like going all the way down. So we realize all of this, and then it takes a few minutes to unlock the house, but we unlock it and we go inside. You can hear all of the floorboards creaking as you're walking up. That might just be an old house thing though. Sounds like you're about to fall through the floor if you walk upstairs. My parents are like, we're not gonna sleep here. So, do you wanna know how much this house costed to rent it for 1 week? How much, you ask? $4,000. Excuse me? Where? So let's just talk about one of the things in front of the house. There was a swing set with a ton of spider webs all over it. Disgusting. That spider. And at the like front of the house, there was this like huge hole in our safe front yard. I'll insert a video of that. But yeah, totally safe. So we also brought my dog on this trip and there was like dog poop everywhere. We couldn't even like have him go to the bathroom. He like had to like step around it and everything. It was just disgusting. But we get in the car and we drive to a hotel. This hotel is all booked. We happened to find a pet-friendly hotel and we all go there and we spend the night and whatever. And then a bunch of stuff happens and we decide that we're gonna stay for 4 or 5 days instead of a week. Our vacation got cut short because of false advertisement. I'm suing. And by the way, it wasn't like we just found 2 hotels immediately. It was like we had to drive around for an extra like half hour, 45 minutes to find these hotels. I'm not gonna shade this hotel because the people who worked there were super nice, but it was kind of dirty. The mattress had like dog pee stains on it. So we get up to the hotel room. My parents are trying to contact the guy who like sold us the house for the week. We'll hear more about that situation further and further on into the story. So it's late and we're taking my dog out to go to the bathroom and we find 2 stray cats trying to attack my dog. Here's a picture of them. When those stray cats, like, they kept coming back the whole vacation. So the next day we wake up, eat breakfast, and they had these incredible muffins. I ate at least 20 of those. So we have this plan that we are going to go and ride on a boat that we rented like prior to deciding that we were going to do it today. We rented it for like the whole week. This boat thingy dock, yeah, this boating dock like 45 minutes away from our hotel. So we have this plan to bring my dog on the boat because he's not gonna like try to jump off. And I think we had like a little life jacket for him too and it was so cute. We plan to bring him on the boat, right? So we drive 45 minutes from the hotel. We get there, and the guys are getting us all set up. Like, they clearly see our dog with us. If you're getting what I'm hinting, you're gonna be annoyed in a sec. We are getting all set up to get on the boat. Like, everyone's going to the bathroom so they don't, like, pee in the water. They get us all, like, set up, and we're about to walk on the boat with my dog, and guess what they say? Can you guess what they say? I want to see if you can guess. Comment down below your guess, because I'm curious. If your guess was, you can't bring dogs on the boat after we just got you set up and you're 45 minutes away from your hotel, that was right. But, like, come on. You couldn't have told me sooner before we already did all this. You saw me walk in with the dog. That's when you decide to talk about 20 minutes into setting us up? I think not, sweetie. So guess what we did? We were complaining because you were just like, this is ridiculous. Why didn't you tell us, like, when we came here, like, 20, 30 minutes ago? We spent a whole, like, 10 minutes, like, packing up. So the 30 minutes we were here, why didn't you tell us? They were just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know that surfer boy, like, hey, yo, dude, like, I'm sorry. Like, shut up. So, guess what we had to do? We had to drive 45 minutes back to this hotel and put our dog in his crates. So it takes us like 45 minutes to get back to the hotel, and then like 20 minutes to get up there and get our dog like in the crate and make sure he's like sleeping before we leave. Then another 45 minutes to drive back to the stupid, yo dude, boating dock. We're finally on the water and we're actually having some fun. And then about, I'd say maybe 30, 45 minutes later, the weather starts looking like it's gonna get bad. Like, the clouds are turning like gray. So we have to go back in. But it was so sunny when we went there the first time, and then they waited all this time to tell us that we couldn't take our dog on the boat. We even tried to say, he's not gonna jump out of the boat. That big. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, on the way back to the boating dock for the second time, it started downpouring. And we lost all hope, but we decided to keep driving, and then it, like, stopped. I guess that was good. So the next day, it was nighttime, we decided to go to dinner. So we walk into this restaurant, and my dad goes up to the, like, what's that thing called? It looks like a debate team type thing. Like a podium. That thing. He just said there was a wait, and then my dad said, oh, do you know how long? And then this Mr. Man decides to say, ask the people eating. It's not like my dad asked some, like, crazy, insane question. Like, you could have just said, oh, I don't know how long. Anyway, we waited, and it was only like 5 or 10 minutes, somewhere around there, and we got all that attitude for nothing. But, like, we go to the table, and I start looking at the menu, and there's nothing I want, so I go to the kids menu because I am a child. So I was 13 at the time. I'm 14 now, but I was 13 when this was happening. The kids menu said under 13 only, so I ordered chicken fingers because I'm that person. And the waitress, usually, like, people who are older than children, as long as you're paying for your meal, you don't usually get asked if you're, like, under the age that they say. That's usually just, like, a suggestion or whatever. She has the nerve to ask me, are you under 13? So I quickly reacted, and I was like, I'm 12. Waitress gave me a look like, who's gonna sit there and waste their time questioning my age? Like, I'm sorry, do you have a problem? So we order our food, and then later she comes back. I'm playing with my hair again, I know. Later she comes back with the salads that they ordered. And so she got my sister's salad wrong, which, how do you get a salad wrong? I don't know. But, like, she got it wrong. And what is this piece of hair? My mom told her, and then she got a whole attitude when she was told that they got it wrong. Which is weird. Because usually you just say, oh, I'm so sorry, I'll get you, like, a new one or whatever. A waitress would say. A normal waitress would say. But, like, you just got a lot of attitude. Sis, you want to give me attitude? I can give you so much more. I said something wrong in that last sentence because I'm, like, reading off a script that I typed when this was actually happening in the Finger Lakes. But, like, she didn't get her order wrong. No, she did not. McKenna found a dead fly in her salad. 10 times worse. I just thought she got the order wrong. But now that I'm reading this very, very long thing that I typed, I now see and remember that she got a dead fly in her salad. So, yeah. That's disgusting. We're not thriving. So we're at dinner and my mom gets a text from the guy who rented us the house. So he basically just says that he's very sorry that someone is unsatisfied with his house and that this is the one time that someone was unhappy with their house. They told us to read the reviews and see that. And he also told us that we only got the house because someone else canceled last minute. I wonder why, sir. So, he refused to refund our $4,000. My mother was livid. And my mom was only this mad because he was extremely rude in the paragraph that he sent to her. And my mom texted him back. I don't really remember what she said. But we're walking after a dinner and like we're walking down by the lake or whatever. And my phone just starts like not working and it's really annoying. It like shut off by itself and that was the first time it did that. And I was just like annoyed. So the next day, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and it keeps sounding like someone is knocking on our door, like ding dong ditching, but at a hotel, like knocking and then running away. Every time my nana opened the door, no one was there. But it sounded like actual like knocks, like both of us heard it. It wasn't like the oh, did you hear that? Like, no, like it must be in your head situation. Like, no, it was real. The door was always like clicking, which was weird. So in the afternoon, we were driving back to the boating dock place, and my parents got insurance on this house in case like we couldn't go or something, that we would get like a refund. This insurance company calls us, and they basically said that we bought the wrong insurance and that they couldn't refund us. That's a whole scam. My mom was really nice to the lady on the phone because it clearly must not have been her fault, but when she hung up, she was livid again. The next day was pretty normal until my mom lost her makeup bag. She like knew where she put it and it like wasn't there, and I swear to God on my entire life, we checked every square inch of that hotel room. It wasn't that big for 6 people at all, but we checked everywhere and it wasn't there. But later she did end up finding it. I don't remember where. So we like had a limited amount of restaurants to go to. So we went back to that one like restaurant that we were at before because the food was actually good despite the service and the dead flies. So I walk in the restaurant with my family and the waitress that we had last time gives me dirty looks. So professional. I can totally see why you have a job. So as my dad's ordering, he's like looking at the menu for steak, and like how we see why the restaurant had such a big problem replacing a salad with a dead fly in it before. But like we're reading the menu and like under the steak it says, "We are not responsible if your steak is overcooked." What kind of service is that? Oh, and my mom told one of the like nicer guys from the boating dock about like the whole house situation, and that he said, I'm not going to say the company's name, but like blank, the house company obviously, is like the Craigslist of renting houses. I found that extremely funny. Yeah, we never got a refund. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, make sure you like and subscribe. Comment your worst vacation experience. And I will see you guys next time. I love you guys. Bye. Alia? How do you even spell that?
An alien?
Remember Elstra.
It will make her...
Elstra? So we are going to make her pretty because we need a pretty alien. I don't want her to have like a big head.